Well, one of the goals in this class is to prepare you for English 1A, one of the main goals actually. And that's a class where the focus will be on research, as well as the critical reading we've done, integrating quotes, shaping good paragraphs. They're also going to want you to learn how to use uh, the databases and do research for your articles. So let me move, I'll show you how to get ready for this week's assignment. We're just going to use one database. If you Google Chabot College Library, you'll get the library homepage. It's the first hit, Chabot College Library. It will ask you to log in as you start using the databases. And I clicked on databases. That opens up this window. And we're going to use Nexis Uni. Used to be called LexisNexis. It's a great database. It's very deep, and it has newspaper articles by the billions going back 35 and more years. So we go into Nexis Uni, and we've got 2 periods of time I'm going to want you to research. I want you to research basically 1987 when the book came out, what people were saying about Gaetan Dugas, and then again in 2016 when some very good DNA analysis pretty much exonerated, that is, made innocent, Gaetan Dugas in 2016. And I want you to combine 2 articles from each period, 2 from 1987, 2 from 1986 of your own, 2016, pardon me, of your own research, and mix your findings from those articles in your essay, which will come out at the end of next week. So as you go through this, you're going to have a few goals. And again, it's about research. You have to learn to go into the database, this time LexisNexis. Pretty easy here because his name is so strange. It's going to be about him. So I put his name in, Gaetan Dugas. Don't have to worry about caps in this. I do a custom date range. In this case, I'm going to go back to 1987, not quite as far back as my birth date, but maybe almost halfway there. All right. And, I'll just take April 1st. That's fine. So you got to do a month and a date. And then I'll run it into early 1988 just to get the full response. So we'll go to 1988. And let's just say I'll go to March 1st for fun. Again, you have to put the date in or it won't register. So what kind of news articles, notice it's preset for news, are there that concern Gaetan Dugas as he was presented in the book, roughly the year it came out? So we push search, and you've got 30 good articles to choose from. And what you do then is, you look at the titles, you look what seems to be really on target, and then you read into the article, and as you go into the articles, you'll figure out which ones seem to really hit home with Gaetan Dugas. Here's a good Australian one. Book singles out steward as AIDS culprit. Sounds pretty zesty, doesn't it? Okay. And Canadians said to have played a key role in the spread of AIDS, etc., etc. So it's pretty easy pickings. It's kind of fish in the barrel. Once you open it up, it's going to be easy to catch a fish because there are lots of them in there. So that's for 1986. And then I'm going to go back, and you're going to find a couple of articles. And for your discussion, you're going to contribute. For this discussion, there'll be another one. You're going to contribute passages you would use from the article that add something to what's in the book. It could be using the same argument or characterization of Dugas, but maybe they say it in a way that really kind of nails it, that really kind of has bite, that really is sharp or incisive. Or maybe, who knows, maybe somebody even speaks up for his innocence. So I think that's kind of doubtful back in 1987. All right, so then we go back to the search. Have to enter the terms again, but these things happen. Gaetan Dugas. And then we're going to go into, let's say 2016, not so much scrolling back. I think it happened in October, but I'll just do April 1st. That's when some of the publications came out. Oops, I forgot to choose I gotta go, okay, then I'm gonna go to, we can go to today. It's not gonna hurt, okay? Because this is all gonna be a more current, well, no, I'll go back a little bit. I'm gonna cut it out at 2017 because there's kind of a flurry of articles coming out in late 2016. So let's do that and see what we get. There's one in German. You might not want to use it. There are 176 articles. Okay, AIDS blamed on patient zero men for decades because of horrifying typo. Gaetan Dugas, one of the most demonized, but it's finally been proven that he was just one of the disease's many victims. Lots of stuff on topic. That's the thing about our news. Everybody's talking about the same thing. And a lot of this comes in late October 2016. All right. Patient zero did not bring HIV to the U.S. All these things. So you've got United Kingdom, Ireland, the United Kingdom, all over the place. Another one in German. Freispruch für Patient nur Gaetan Dugas galt als der Mann, der das HIV-Virus nach Nordamerika gebracht hat zu Unrecht. Good luck reading that, okay, but you also have one in English if you're inclined. So the search is pretty easy. You get it. You enter the name, you enter the date range. One of your searches will be basically 1987, perhaps into early 1988. You'll have plenty in 1987. And the other one will be, I did 2016, like April to some early time in 2017. So easy stuff, fish in a barrel. And then your next goal is to pick one of them fish and look around, see who's got what looks like either a good source. A lot of these are just small papers. Some, if you want to read it in Spanish, go ahead. My hat's off to you. German again. This might be good. Larry Kramer on the patient zero myth. Larry Kramer is an unusually good writer. So kind of look around. Clear patient zero from the AIDS origin story. All kinds of good stuff. So kind of look around. You don't have to just take the first one. And see what rings bells with you. And that's your assignment for the first research discussion, which is due Wednesday. And I think you'll find it pretty easy to use Nexis Uni.